invite you all to join me in settling any last parts of the body that maybe feel a little unsettled. If you want to shift in your seat one last time, maybe move the lumbar part of the spine, thoracic, moving a bit of the cervical or the neck. Optionally, you can bring the shoulders up. And then exhale, draw them down and back. Maybe the palms face up, or they can face down on the knees. If you'd like, you can also take Cosmic Mudra by bringing one hand in the other and bringing the tips of the fingers together. Today we're going to do a meditation that vibrates well with this mudra, the Cosmic Mudra. But any mudra or position for your hands that allows you to feel comfortable and present, just fine. Take just another moment to observe your body. You can feel your seat one more time. Notice if you feel tight behind the knees, you can take some of the intensity out of the backs of the knees by moving the calves, or even bringing the feet just a little, the knees a little wider, away from each other. And as you feel your foundation, the feet, maybe the legs and the seat against the earth and your prop, take a deep breath in and feel the breath filling the spine. Fill the spine with breath all the way up to the crown of the head. Let the heart very gently lift, and then soften the arm. Maybe allow the chin to come forward and down ever so slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. And then soften through the eyes, soften through the mouth, the cheeks, and the throat. As the body settles into your asana, focus on our pranayama, on our breath. Maybe just controlling the first few breaths coming in, pausing, coming back out. Inhale, Puraka. Kumbhaka, retain. Rechika, exhale. And Kumbhaka again at the bottom of the breath. Finding all four parts of your breath. Hearing the four levels of consciousness: waking, sleeping, and dream, deep sleep, and Turiya, the fourth, the Chat, the transcendent state. Take a moment to connect to the center of the body, the center of the heart, the space we call the Hridaya, the initial point or cells in the body that all the other cells are thought to begin to grow from, the central connection of the polarities of the sperm and the egg coming together. Point of connection referred to the Hridaya, the very first essence of our being in this realm, in this world. It's expressed through our physical body, physical experience. See if you can notice this energy at the heart. The energy of the heart beating. The electricity of the heart. You draw the breath awareness towards the heart center. Begin to come back to this initial point of creation within our bodies. And see if you can, for a moment, visualize a blank slate or a simple darkness behind the eyes, a simple void like space. This idea of nothingness, like Thomas, simplistic, free from wind and disturbance, a pure, calm night sky, pure, calm essence of space. And then suddenly, powerful energy is created by the polarity of yin and yang, left and right. These two energies coming together in the nothingness. From this union, we have the cosmic orgasm, cosmic explosion, gas, fire, creation of the elemental table, the elements as we recognize them, earth and water, fire and air. All the components of life being born in this one moment. But in birth there's also chaos. So the universe at first is unorganized, but the elements moving, colliding, gases growing, expanding, fading. And through all the messiness of creation, the elements begin to settle into form, forming stars and supernovas, red dwarfs, planets with rings, speed and energy, almost unable for our minds to grasp how fast things are moving, how hot things can be, how cold the universe can be. You feel the stirring of creation, the stirring of the universal elements beginning to form, beginning to condense. The universe as we know it begins to form. Distances between the sun, the earth, gravitational forces beginning to draw things into an order, mathematical order. From nothingness comes the mathematics, comes the equations of life. The whole universe begins to form. Can you feel that energy at the heart? The energy of the universe creating itself right at the heart center. As you breathe in, notice the energy of the heart, the energy of the universe, of the stars, of the asteroids, of the comets, the whole energy of the universe found within the heart, within the body. And the whole body forms from the elements, from this initial contact point of Hridaya in the heart. And your physical world begins to be born. The bones forming, the blood flowing, the heart beating, organs and eyes, hair and skin. The whole body forms over time the same way that the universe began to take its form over time. You feel this energy growing inside of you, the energy of the universe. You feel your body energetically expanding to fill its shape, fill your shape. The body continues to expand and grow. The energy expanding your body begins to fill this whole space, this whole Yogashala. The energy within you continues to grow, filling through San Marcos, through Guatemala. You can feel your internal energy expand as you maybe visualize looking down on the earth, down on the trees, down on the waterfalls, down on the birds, and the buildings, and the people moving and walking. The body energetically expands, continuing to look down at the world below you, seeing your own home, your own country, another point of your origin. You feel the energy expand to fill the earth as we know it. Energy expands out into the atmosphere, out into space, out past the moon and our solar system, beyond just the Milky Way, the energy of the body expanding into the entire universe. You feel the connection to the expansiveness of our universe. All the galaxies, all the stars, all the dwarfs, all the stories throughout the millennium. You feel this connection back to the essence of time, to the moment of time, as we expand back into the past. Begin to catch up to the light. You see what happened 100 million, 300 million, 700 million, a billion years ago, 10 billion. We step back into the past as we grow into the universe. All the way back to the moment of creation. We see, we observe the moment that the universe was created, back to our collective original origin. To learn the history of ourselves, find the experience of our lives, how we got here, where we're going. We breathe into the moment, the universe's creation. We allow the energy to begin to retract back from the moment of creation, back past the original stars, back through the solar system, expansiveness of the universe. Begin to step back and see our own solar system, made of stone and gas, made of hot and cold, earth, water, fire, air, ether. The periodic table, the phosphorus and nitrogen, potassium, the fuels, our vegetables, our fruits. We start to see the solar system as one functioning organism. Every part connected energetically to another part. We feel the energy in the body beginning to shrink back down past Jupiter and Saturn, back past Mars, back so we can visualize and see our Earth. Blue, green, white with clouds. We feel this energy retracting, moving internal again, down through the Earth's atmosphere, down past the clouds, the skyscrapers, and the trees. We feel ourselves coming back through Guatemala, back through San Marcos, back into the physical representation and shape of our body. When we breathe in, we notice the energy at the center of the heart. Now, this energy of life is a reflection of the universe itself. All the history of the universe, all the elements of the universe contained within the beating of your heart. The expression of your life in this moment. Feel the heartbeat, the electricity in the heart. As you breathe in, shift the awareness up from the heart, past the throat, all the way to the third eye, into the mind. The mind itself is a series of electrical impulses we can measure and read. There's literally electricity in the body. There's electricity in the mind. The mind is as complex as the universe. All its different intercorrelating parts. And the synapses, the electricity in the mind is very fast, very sporadic. Like a wave of energy jumping around a piece of paper that we measure electricity. And the energy of this electricity can be quite hectic. Notice the energy and electricity of the mind. Quick thought, quick reaction, quick answer. One thought leads to a next thought, which has nothing to do with the first or the third. Thoughts seem to come out of all directions, not from a singular point. From all the synapses and points that we can create thought in the mind and experience. The electricity of the mind can be a bit hectic, be sporadic. Luckily, we have another source of electricity in the body. Down in the heart. The heart's electricity is steady. Boom, 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 boom. Even if it speeds up, the electricity in the heart is a steadier current than the electricity that's found in the mind. So as you sit tall, lift the heart up and feel the back tall, the crown of the head reaching up. Allow the chin to ever so gently draw down so the back of the neck is long. The top of the heart and the heart itself lifts up towards the mind, calling to the mind, beckoning to the mind to shift its focus from the mind's electricity down into the electricity in the heart, the steady beat, our center of creation. The heart lifts to steady and calm the mind. The mind begins to observe the heart. The mind begins to watch the steadiness in the heart. The mind itself realizes it too can be calm. It too can be steady, still in its steadiness. So listen to your heart. Listen to the energy of the heart. Steady. Calling out to the mind. Be calm. Be present. Be here. Experience this body. Experience this life. Understand the fragility of our existence. The Aini and the interconnection of all things. All the knowledge of the universe held right here, very center of the heart. The Hidaya, first point of life, last point of life. Feel our life and the life of the universe come full circle. The connection, interaction. The whole mind is calmed by the energy of the heart. inhale. We bring some movement to the hands, and maybe just rubbing the hands together. Just gently tenting the palms over the eyes. Softening the eyes with the palms, and then maybe bring the hands forward, warming up one more time. Maybe making some circles inward, palms, and then outward, palms. Coming back through center and drawing the palms down the face. You pull the cheeks all the way down so you can reach the bottoms of the ears, and then give the ears a little pinch going all the way up. All the way back down. Opening the jaw, taking the peace fingers behind the jaw and coming down around the corner of the jaw, and down either side of the throat, moving the lymph. Maybe a little love for the shoulders. Inhaling the arms either out and up or just right to heart center and Anjali Mudra. Option to press the thumbs against the heart. Maybe just taking a bow, allowing the mind to drop down to the heart when we bow. We calm the space in the mind and open to the gratitude in the heart. Recognizing that life is complicated, life is up and life is down, life can be a struggle. And somehow, even in the struggle, there's still a sense of beauty in the existence of life, in the movement of life, the continual effort of life. Namaste.